Yes, I have seen her, okay? Are you gonna, like, tell me about it, or are you just gonna be like, nope? Oh, does she ever come to the apartment or anything? Please say no. Visits are rare, she is often busy. Good enough. Yes, I gathered as much based on her presence, apparently everywhere. Then when did you meet? Li Mei holds up her hands and begins counting on her fingers. We first met for my demonstration. Dare I ask? I did not hear what she said, but I knew she was very impressed. However, you weren't? Demonstration? Then again, at my hearing. I did not understand her words at the time, but she was very... Li Mei frowns, as if she can't quite find the word she's looking for. On fire? On fire? Wow, that's... As if she was very on fire. Well, she was either rolling on the floor, patting her arms down, or very, very excited. That sounds about right. Then, after Aki and Naoki took me in, we met again. She seemed happy to see me. Oh, Schultz, happy? That's a new one. Maybe it was relieved, as if she no longer had a worry. Wait, you knew her before Aki and Naoki? Li Mei nods plainly, as if I just asked the most obvious question in the world. What exactly do you mean by demonstration? And what was your hearing? That I may not speak of. That's a fucking catchphrase at this point. But you just did. I am instructed not to share my former work, and I have given you no such knowledge. Yeah, I guess you didn't. You take things pretty literally, don't you? Do I? Why can't I push you that? Alright, whatever. That's all I want to talk about, okay. At least before we had a lead to go on, but this time he's this is pointing a vague direction. Alright, so we've learned nothing. Can we call Li Mei from here? Oh, good! Whoop whoop. Alright, so you've got to talk to the students more. Stop by the bell tower and check out the crime scene if you can. I probably will at some point, but not now. Have we examined this room? I think we have. A photo of an old building, according to the label. It was the first building on campus. Yay! A couch. This one is pretty comfortable. I wouldn't mind sleeping here. Your bed is not too far away. What's that down there? Oh, okay. I thought there was some shit on the floor. It's not. It's just this odd fucking reedy thingy. Can I click on all the doors? Someone else's room. Better not go in. Does it say that on all of them? We're just going to make sure. You never know. Yeah, it says on them all of them, apart from that one, so I assume that one's mine. Is there anything I can click on here? Lights? No? Okay. Oh god, no, we don't want to do that. We want it done, don't we? Right, now let's go. Let's go. At least it actually tells us where we're going to now. I got so lost in Kansei constantly. Do I want to talk to you? I'm not sure what I do. If I examine stuff... Yeah, no, I don't think this will get me anywhere. No, it won't. Okay, so if we speak to you from here... Yeah, okay, it still says the same thing. Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping it would say something different. Morning, Dave. How are you? I almost forgot. Briefly. Feeling a lot better after last night, thanks. Glad to hear it. We're going to have to tread carefully today. Now that everyone knows that Johansen's dead, the killer is probably going to be on edge. Be careful, okay? What should I say? Do you really think Darren's in danger? No, but we do want to keep him away from anything which he could be interfering in. You mean, why did I leave Li Mei to watch over him? Well, yeah, I mean, I guess Aaron's the most likely to remember something incriminating, but you don't think it warrants a 24-hour bodyguard? It's just weird. It's better than leaving him alone and regretting it later. Besides, there's also the other option. He could be the killer. If that's the case, I don't want him running away. He's probably not the killer. I don't think he has the manpower. He carries around a photograph. A photograph? Dear Christ, a camera. Men who carry around cameras are not strong enough to overpower human beings. I say human beings, full-up grown adults, unlike him. Can Li Mei really stop him from running away? She's kind of small. If it came down to a fight, I'd be more worried about Aaron, but I told her to use non-lethal force, so everything should be fine. Oh, good. That's the least comforting thing I've heard all day. Yeah. That's right up there with, by the way, Dr. Johansen soiled himself before he died, and you have to change his nappy. Ugh. Right, maybe that's even a little worse. It's still early. It's still early, Jesus Christ. Any ideas who the killer is? Not that you'd fucking know. It's a little too early to be asking that, don't you think? Yep, it is. But if you want my initial impression, there's something about this whole setup that makes me feel really uncomfortable. Besides the body smashed up at the bell tower? No, that's basically it. She paces back and forth. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes me feel uncomfortable too, but that was the kind of obvious bit. Thanks anyway. Even if Naki hadn't heard something wrong, the body would have been discovered fairly quickly. The bell tower is maintained pretty regularly, so whoever did this wasn't concerned about hiding the body. Maybe they didn't plan to kill Dr. Jansen. You think it was an accident? No. It's a murder mystery game. How shit would it be at the end if it's just like, well, he actually just slipped over? Be terrible. Of all the planned murders I've seen, they usually fall into one of two categories. They are clean murders like poison, and there are messy murders like strangling and stabbing. The messy murders are the ones that are very personal. Whoever was doing it wants to feel directly responsible for the death. The scene itself is very messy, but the weapon is very impersonal. You can't feel your victim die if you're watching them getting smashed by a bell. So why do it? Why would anyone choose the bell as the weapon? Maybe it was available, the murderer didn't plan it out, but he or she jumped on the opportunity when it presented herself. Did the fucking one of those two knobs or the girl from Science feel that Dr. Johansson was feeding information to other people and they got proof or something? And then that got out of hand? We'll soon see. So it may have been an accident, but more likely it was a crime of opportunity. Sort of like how a normal person doesn't think about stealing cars, but if you pass one with the keys in the engine, it's tempting. Normal people don't think about stealing cars? No. No, they don't. Please tell me you're joking. Sure, why not? Thanks. Oh dear, you're a thieving little bastard. Yeah, that's all for now. Let's bugger off to somewhere else, shall we? I don't think there's anything here which is worth examining, is there? Let's get rid of everything. Can I see a thing which is worthy? No, I might just examine the pool quickly and see if it says anything. No, okay, this is him being a fart ass. Let's go to... Oh, God. Oh, God. Alright, do I want to go to the bell tower first, or do I want to start asking some students about what happened? I'll go to the bell tower now so I can see the body. Ah, for fuck's sake. Every game! Every game! And that's as far as you go. Detective Gursky quickly positions himself between me and the bell tower. You're on guard duty? Seems kind of dull for someone of your status. Life isn't always about what's fun. That much I know. So what are you doing here? Investigating like you told me to. Well, you can't do it here. Crime scene is closed. You're kind of tying my hands here. I told you to dig into his research. Besides, haven't you had enough trauma today already? Don't tell me you're trying to protect me. Protect and serve. It's almost like it's my job or something. High five. That's not actually in the job description, is it? Does it matter? I still do it. Anyway, if I can't go inside, I guess I should go. You're welcome to look around. Don't cross the police line. I should probably get back to the lab anyway. If I follow our original assignment, I might be able to find the thread. Original assignment? Yeah, figure out what Mr. Orton was up to. Up to? Seems like all of his business affairs were in order. He may have been doing a little more on the side. We searched his house pretty thoroughly and they couldn't find anything that we didn't already know about. Yes, it's because I took the last remaining piece of evidence. Before we left, I swiped a hidden SD card with some of this Orton's files on it. None of us had been able to decipher the contents of the files, but Aki insisted that we kept my find a secret. Now would be a good time to tell me if you know anything. Again, it's one of these things. In visual novels, always tell the truth and you'll always get the good ending. However, in this one, it doesn't always work like that, because sometimes you do have to lie. Although thinking that, everything we said in Kansei was about telling the truth. Right, fuck it, we've told him enough. Jesus Christ, it's not going to be him, is it? I may have possibly picked up something from Mr. Orton's place. Detective Gursky groans. You took evidence from a crime scene. Yeah. Yeah, I did. And I did so without guilt, bitch. Ha ha! He shakes his head. Aki's rubbing off on you. Hey, I didn't exactly know who to trust, okay? You still don't trust me? You're my handler. How do I know you're not reporting all of my dirty little secrets to a more... to a board of men in black suits sitting in a dark room, and is there aliens passing by? A black man and a slightly older white man, and the white man is discussing how the black one is too unprepared and then decides that he wants to quit all along. That was made off the top of my head. Cough. Star. I usually give the reports on Casual Friday, so no black suits. Hilarious. And hilarious is spelled with a U. Wow. Did the Yanks spell it with that one? Ah, well, we'll find out, won't we? If I tell you I'm not, would you believe me? What about if I remind you that I still haven't arrested you yet? Okay, but... And that I didn't tell Schultz that I saw you pocket something in Mr. Orton's place right before that mess with Kevin. Wait, you knew? Of course I knew. It is my job to notice these things. You know, this guy's a... Oh, yeah, I suppose he's a detective. Yeah, alright, I'll give him that. It is his job. Why didn't you say anything about it? Actually, I think I just did. So, what was it? An SD card, mostly a bunch of documents and formulas that we couldn't decipher. See, that's why I tell the truth, because he knew that I'd nicked something. It's not why, but if you follow the rule of tell the truth, never cock up, it's all good. Documents you'll be handling over to the proper authorities, I'm sure. Yeah, I was definitely going to get around to doing that. Looks to the side. Look at Dave. He's doing the exact same thing I was doing. It's like, look over there. Look over there. What else? He also had video from today. The one of you breaking into the lab? I coughed pointedly. Right, the one of someone who looks like you breaking into the lab. Yeah, that one. I don't know how he got it. Didn't Jupiter say that hardly anyone has clearance to the security footage? No doubt Dr. Johansson had that level of clearance. If Dr. Johansson is the one who sent the video to Mr. Orton, then that confirms the video is linked to their old research. But that doesn't explain how it's linked or who that person is. Yeah, but it is! Jesus. Well, I kind of hope we'd be able to ask the good doctor about that. Gursky's expression darkens. If I were the paranoid type, I'd be inclined to say that someone is trying to stop you from getting these answers. There almost definitely is. This plot is something... We are small fish in a big pond. No, it's almost definitely not that's the phrase. And are you the paranoid type? If I were, I wouldn't tell you. Brofist. Fair enough. So you basically came here to dig through Dr. Johansson's research and possibly find out what it was Mr. Orton was working on. That's the idea, yeah. Aki sets us up with some sort of high school student program where we can get to experience college life or something similar. When we got here, Aki said that something was wrong. I thought it was nothing, but it's never nothing. Yeah, I know that now. Anyway, he said something was wrong. We found the body in the tower, and you probably know the rest. More or less now, if you excuse me, I need to return to the crime scene. No, why can't we ask him for a reaction to that? Why is it okay? He's just gone like, oh, okay, whatever. GG! Yeah, I should probably get going. Keep me updated. Was that really Dr. Johansson in the bell tower? That's a good question. Kevin would know, but he might be in shock not to say anything. Yeah, that's a good question. We'll see. Sure was. They haven't reconstructed everything yet, but they did manage to match one of his remaining prints. Any print not his? A few here and there, but I'm not onto a mistake. Nothing that looks like it was left by the killer. Great, another dead end. I didn't mean it like that. Why would he say that? Like, why would Gursky think, oh, I see. You and your sick jokes again, bastard. Fine, alright, we've got to go somewhere else. It's all I've got for now, don't wander off. This is my point. I'm supposed to wander off. Can I examine stuff? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Police tape. A very poorly police-drawn car. Jesus Christ. There's some very, very tight, fine edges. No license plate either. And, a police car. Good for letting everyone know to stay far away. Amen to that.